head coach, job security, things like that. What's your thoughts on John Harbaugh and kind of his still impact on this team?
Honestly, I'll share a conversation I had with Harbs. I can't remember what day it was exactly, but I think it might have been came up the Patriots loss, maybe. I can't really remember. And honestly, it was, certain games hurt worse than others, and so we were in the team meeting, and honestly, I was a little down, and I will say someone that has been not down the most probably positive throughout this season has probably been Coach Harbaugh, and I just told him later during the day that honestly, the words of encouragement, the words to the team, honestly uplifted my energy, and I'm sure it uplifted other guys. So for me to be through, all the things that been talked about, whether you want to avoid it or not, when you walk in the cafeteria, it's usually on the TV. So I think to stay positive, to stay motivating the team, playing behind a guy. I love Coach Harbaugh as a coach, and I also love him as a man as far as what he's been able to preach to me when it's not even talking about football, but speaking about football. It's been great. So having a leader that no matter what's going on, staying positive, I think has been huge. What he's done this year, and even given the circumstances, we got a chance to win it all, and so couldn't be more grateful to have that guy leading us.
Marlon, obviously, I'm sure you guys wish you had won a few more games this year, but does winning this game and winner takes division, does that feel like a chance at a clean slate and sort of a 0-0 mentality going into this week?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think it definitely seemed like we were out and about. Obviously, it was just the odd year for sure. Just everyone's just the games, man. It was just a year, but you kind of do get a chance at basically the playoffs starting Sunday. It literally is. You win, you're in. You lose, you're out. So that's kind of the goal. I think everyone's on one accord towards that, and the vibes, the energy after that Green Bay game. Not even knowing if we were going to even have a chance, to me that was encouraging. I think the guys came out, the energy they played with in that must-win game, not knowing, it said a lot to me about the leadership of the team, the leadership of the coaches, and hopefully that energy, that same demeanor, that will to win throughout the week will lead into a victory Sunday.
Marlon, to now have
knowing Lamar as well as you do, do you think all the talk about him and playing through injuries and his future, do you think all that will motivate him this week, especially?
Honestly, I can't really speak on motivating Lamar. I think Lamar is very self-motivated. I don't know if he lets external factors really motivate him, but I do know that if he's out there, he'll be ready to go. I think the Steelers, in the past seem like it's been a team that's always been like a, kind of a knife in our side, especially him. And I think he'll be more than ready to go if he's out there Sunday, and he'll lead us how he's kind of done the games he's been out there.
To have these stakes, the surprising way they came about, and then for the fact that it is Pittsburgh, your biggest rival, what does that mean? How does that add to it?
Honestly, that's great. It is like I joke around that the NFL scriptwriters they did good with this one. I think with this rivalry, with how it all just the craziness that just happened of how it all went down. This is like playing 9 years here. This is just honestly like a dream. Honestly, a dream scenario to be able to play your rival in their stadium. A team that doesn't like each other too much. The two head coaches been there for a while. Aaron Rodgers, a great quarterback. Lamar Jackson, a great quarterback. It's great.